It's that time again. J-Car Diecast box is here. I just cut it open, and these are all damaged orders, allegedly damaged. So we'll be checking them out. I'm gonna go ahead and also open up all of these items so we can check them out, and I'll let you know what the cost was, and we can decide if these are actually damaged or not, because that is kind of the question of the day. If you're a card collector, should you be attempting to buy these? Let's see what the first car is. All right, this is the Supra. So I got this after buying that Silver Series, that JDM pack. So I thought that casting was so good. I thought, all right, I am down to get another one. So I could definitely see some damage on the little tab here. So that definitely makes sense. So this was $8, which is kind of on the high side for me buying older cars. I prefer to stay under the $6 value or price for the premiums. So 8 was a little high, but this was pretty cool. I definitely wanted to add this to my collection, and I don't even know what else was in this series. So I don't think I have any of those other cars. All right, that Golf GTI is pretty cool. I think they do have some of those on their website. I think they were like $10 or $15. So it's a little too much, but I could be wrong. And they do get marked down as well if they stay in inventory too long. So let's check this guy out. See if it's as cool as the Silver Series. All right, it says RSR. If you're not old enough, the RSR was huge in the 90s for exhausts. All right, great detail. I like the two-tone. It's got the eye. One eye popped up, similar to the other casting. All metal. Pretty cool. I think these wheels are pretty sweet too. I should use these in more models. Just 10-spoke gold. All right, let's see what else we got. So what else is getting added to the collection today? All right, next up I got this. Oh yes, this Mercedes 500 SCL. I only got this because my partner loves these. She used to own one, and she was so sad when she sold it. So this is for her to enjoy, but we are gonna open it up. And then this car does not look, I don't see any damages or any scratches, any dents. It's a little wobbly, but I didn't realize this was from the Fast and Furious movie. I guess I gotta start watching some of those movies. They lost me after 5 or 6. All right, so I was also saying I wish this was white, because the actual car in white in this model is pretty sweet. So this is the 500. It's got the 5.0 V8 in it. If you see this car on the road today, give that owner some props, because this is one nightmare to own, maintenance wise and gas wise. It's a gas guzzler, but this is pretty sweet. Classic looking Mercedes. I think late 90s. All right, so that was $6. Not bad. All right, next up, what we got here? Oh yes, I got one of these mystery cars here. So I don't think I have any of these. Definitely looking to get that 3000 GT VR4. So we got the Fiat. So this was $6, I believe. And this one looks like pretty good condition. Does have a little sticker on the bottom. So that could be the reason why this is marked down. They couldn't clean that up. Open it up. I thought this was a cute little car. Really, the color is what sold it on me. So they'll look cool on the shelf with the other cars similar. Wide body, nice detail. All right, and little wheels. Look at the little wheels. It's so funny. Only one rivet on this one. Interesting. All right, cool. So that, I'll add that to the collection. Next up, we got this BMW M1 Pro car. I thought this livery was pretty cool. Wanted to check it out. So I did notice this series I've never seen before, the Exotic Envy. So there are some other cars in there that look pretty cool. Oh yeah, I do have that Porsche. I don't remember it being part of this series. And that Lamborghini is pretty cool. I haven't seen the other two. Alright, let's check this out. And again, the card, yeah, you can see the tab is a little bent. Not too bad. Nothing to complain about. If I remember correctly, this car is also in that Silver Series. The BMW Silver Series. So you gotta compare it to that. But this definitely solid. It's got the BBS type wheels. This looks cool. I think this would look cool on the shelf too with the other cars. Alright. So that was again M1. This was $4. So not bad for $4. Alright, next up we picked up this Datsun King Cab Baja Custom. This was $6. I thought it was cool. I'm a big fan of the Datsun and the old Nissans, so I said, why not? Again, the tab is not bad. I wonder if you can just flex it back. All right. So let's check out what else is in this series. I don't think I have any of those other ones. I do not. So this is the Terra Trek series. And again, if you guys are interested in these cars, go onto their website, click on the scratch and dent, and then sort it from, I usually sort from low to high, but you can also do new to old, but they do update their inventory often. And if just because they add something doesn't necessarily mean it's going to show up in the new, on the first page. So if it had been listed before, it does pop up on later pages. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I always go from low to high. And I usually stop around the $8, or when they start hitting $8 is when I stop looking. But I'm definitely go through and see if there's any cars that you want to add to your collection that aren't around anymore. So there are some older ones. All right, next up. Oh yes, I got this guy. I only got this because it was $2, and you're already paying for the shipping. And I do have the other. I do have the Pina, and then I have the Aston Martin. So I do need to get the Bugatti and the LaFerrari. So let's check this out. For $2, I was like, all right, we'll go for it. I wasn't a huge fan of this set from the start, but for $2, this is pretty cool. Why not? Can't have too many Hot Wheels, right? All right, next up. So that was $2. Next up, I did get two packs. So I am excited about these. I've been eyeing these for a while. So I got this one for $15. I think that wasn't a bad deal considering these were around, what, 16, 15 when they came out. And this is also claimed to be damaged, but we don't care. All right, so these are the other cars that were included in this set. The Porsche, and oh, I do have these two. Now I have these. Let's open these up. I thought these were pretty cool, especially the colors. It's got the 90s paint job. If you don't know, I was an 80s kid, so I definitely, when I started getting my license, started driving in the 90s, these were so cool, so hot. I remember seeing the people cruising around in these with big stereos. Oh, this has definitely got some good weight to it. Yeah, this looks great. It's better than I expected. I love the tucked look. Sitting nice and flush underneath. So we got the Nissan. I remember they were called those the hard bodies. And then this is the, what do we call this one? This is the Sunny truck. All right, and we have one more double pack. And this one was also $15, and now we have the complete set for this series. So definitely got this for the 993 GT2, which is one of my favorites. I like the GT2 body style, early models. So let's open this up. Again, I don't see any damages, maybe just that tab there, but we don't care. So if you are looking to buy these are still available on the website. Plenty in stock. Let's check these out. So first up, we got this dark gray with the carbon fiber hood. This looks pretty sweet. 5-spoke wheels. Not bad. You know, I'm not a fan of the dark colored cars because you can't really tell what it is from far, especially when it's sitting up on a shelf. So bright colors definitely pop better. Look at that. One of the best looking rear ends on a car. Pretty sweet. Detail looks good. I'm happy with the price. Adds another Porsche to my collection. There you go, guys. That is another J-Car Diecast haul. Let me know what you guys think. Not a bad haul, not bad prices. We added a bunch of cars and a couple of trucks to the collection. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to hit subscribe and thumbs up if you're not already. And I do open up main lines every day. Usually release 2 a day, so you get to see new cars opened up with some cool music. All right, appreciate the watch. Thanks, guys.